It's not going to be perfect. It's not supposed to be perfect. The joy of creating and building and getting to the end of the process is the actual journey, because when you get to the end of the journey, what you learn is there's more to create, there's more to want, there's more to do. In addition to that, Spirit is also advising to release the timeline and the lore of you surviving these energies and these people and these like misfortunes. You are no longer in the scope of like, oh well, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it. No, you're a thriver, and you won. But like, what do you do with that energy? What do you do now that you've escaped, you made it to the next level? This is not the story that you want to continue to tell yourself or others. They don't get that much airtime in your new book. They've been written off the show. So Spirit wants to know, how long are you going to continue to dwell on how it coulda, woulda, shoulda, and the fact that you survived a disaster? Hi, my name is Raji. I'm an evolved hustler, and I'm here with your collective reading for today. It is Monday, ruled by the moon. The moon is in Sagittarius, and that Sag energy is asking that you free yourself from the bounds of being perfect, from the shackles of your horrendous past story. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're a thriver, and you're free to create a whole new timeline if you allow it. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that follow, share, and favorite, engage. Let me know what you think. If you're an OG, I love you so, and thank you guys for continuing to engage and share my content as well. If you need a private booking, click the link in my bio. I am available for readings and spiritual services, as well as spiritual supplies. So let me know if you need me. So yeah. If the message resonates, like I was saying earlier, don't forget to share the content. You never know who might need it. But let's just get into the reading. So you may have a difficult time creating right now because obviously you were dealing with some pretty dark things from your past. Gemini could be significant. And so you're kind of fearful here about like taking new ideas and turning it into something solid, because you keep reliving a timeline and being so focused on the. So yeah, you might be having like a hard time creating because you keep reliving what happened. You keep focusing on the injustices and how it looks and how it feels. So, you're having a hard time healing. You're having a hard time forging this new beginning because there is temperance in reverse here, Sagittarius energy. You won't free yourself from that energy, but you've got to overcome these challenges, and you could already be in the process of that. And if you are, congratulations. But yeah, this is your confirmation. You are going to have to find some balance in the scope of you healing and having this new start. You're not a prisoner of your past at all. So you may be lacking patience about your new beginning and how you're going to get started. Taurus can be significant, but guess what? You have limitless potential. You can do whatever you want in this new timeline. So stop being afraid about visioning what you can do and get out of your feelings. Spirit wants you to get out your feelings because it's stopping you from taking action when you need to make peace with your past. And these new ideas, these new things that you are going to be starting are going to definitely give you great fortune as long as you continue to have discipline. You are building back from what you lost, so no worries. Yeah, again, this lack of patience that you have, take this time to build your wisdom, build your knowledge. And again, this is a very teachable moment for you, okay? So yeah, but presently you could be like, again, having heavy self-assessment. Maybe you call judgment on these situations. Libra could be significant, but you are very much focused and looking in the mirror. And again, this is what's causing you stagnation. You can't quite get grip for real, like, because you want things to be perfect. You are wondering why what you had in a previous timeline couldn't come with you. Spirit says you need to continue to go on the path of healing and continue to move on and upward, because these situations, these partnerships were leaving you out in the cold. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn to love yourself. And even in the event that you're feeling helpless, it's just due to a lack of like discipline and stability, or feeling like you are able to lead yourself up out of this swamp of BS. Aries could be significant. Yeah, you're going to have to continue to fight. You're going to have to continue to be a warrior, because that's what we do, right? Yeah, continue to move on. Cancer could be significant. You are creating something brand new, something that's likely not even been created in your generation, in your family lineage. So it's going to look a little weird. It's going to look a little like, off put, whatever, right? Whatever's clever. But yeah, collectively, so that old story that you keep telling yourself is, what's keeping you bound. But spirit definitely, you're in this feeling like, oh, I'm living in the realms of my past mistakes. Things are slow, things aren't moving as fast. So it's causing you to evaluate, and maybe there are some secrets that were exposed here. Cancer could be significant. It's definitely like a Cancer masculine energy here. Maybe a father figure in your life. Maybe you feel like you didn't quite get the guidance or the nurturing that you needed from this person. There seems to have been some lack of stability here, maybe a significant loss of finances. And again, it's kept you, like, you feel like you didn't get a fair chance. You feel like this trapped you. But spirit wants you to know, like, in this cycle, or the cycle has ended, period, point blank, you are stable, you are free to create, and all you got to do is stay balanced and stay focused. Libra could be significant here. So you've attached yourself to some sort of idea here. Capricorn could be significant. You've attached yourself to some sort of idea, either from the past or like the present. But spirit is saying you need to really stop thinking so negatively at this particular point. It is definitely what's holding you up. Maybe you felt like you made some sacrifices. Maybe you felt like you was torn down and you were sacrificed. But again, this is like past energy, right? Spirit, you got yourself feeling like you didn't make very wise decisions. You weren't very smart here. But Spirit wants you to know that you made the right decisions. You were a lessons. I keep hearing lessons. These are lessons. Play as fuck up. Do not live in an era of perfection. To perfect is to refine. Period, point blank. So just continue to strategize. Continue to move smart. You know what I'm saying? You being stuck in the idea that this shit ain't gonna work. This new idea that you have is not gonna work. If you think it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. That's my best advice. But you trying to avoid the idea of failure. Like, you don't want to fail. You don't want to fall on your face. You don't want it to happen like that. So you moving very scary right now. You moving very scary, or you not moving at all. Like, and that's why the cycle keeps continuing, or you keep continuing this like cycle, but of making these particular decisions. But spirit wants you to lean into your inner knowing and continue to have patience. Taurus could be significant here. You need to know that, because there's a lack of confidence in your life here. Leo could be significant. Yeah, you lack confidence to make the first step. Ace of Wands in the reverse, and you haven't taken that action again, because you might not feel like you could take care of yourself, or you might